guys, I am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Amber Kyuujin, and today we're back with you guys for Black Clover episode 60.
Last episode we fought Fana, and Asta tried to talk to her, but all it did was trigger some memories, and the third eye opened right away, and she laid waste to the forest.
Yeah, she got triggered really bad.
Yeah, Noelle had to reach inside herself, find that strength and that confidence, and she sent a big water dragon once again at Fana. It weakened Salamander, which allowed then Asta to use this new special technique to slice the dragon. So thank God, because that dragon was really powerful. But Fana, I don't think is defeated yet. We'll see. But she's still she's just like Mars. She's got the two books together, so the two techniques and the two types of magic. So even though Salamander is down, she might have another trick up her sleeve. And in her flashbacks, what we saw was that Lisht used to be friends with the first Wizard King. It looks like he was wedding his sister to Lisht. I mean, she looked like him, and they were, they had a baby, and things were great, but then they were attacked, and the only person who knew where they were was the first Wizard King, so they assumed it was him. But we have this theory that maybe if it's not the Wizard King, it was an elf who wasn't okay with the union pretending to be the Wizard King.
Or we're just missing something if it was the Wizard King.
Well, if it's the Wizard King, he was just an asshole taking advantage. That would be too easy. We'll see. In any case, this is where we are, and either we stay with Fana or we're gonna go with Fanzell and the girls to see how they manage with the Diamond Kingdom, but let's jump in this episode and find out. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more of these, and check out our Patreon for the full-length reactions.
Alright, let's go! It appears as though humanity will be destroyed by the demons!
But a single mage saved them all. Yep.
Or did he?
If he started it, if neither of them were the bad guys and it was someone else, that's a tragic story.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Not even helping. Like it's your forest, just saying. She's us.
Watching.
Good job. He doesn't know him? Okay. They must have been kids. A lot of kids dream. Let's do this. We already laid the groundwork with Mars. Do
you surrender?
Well, right now it looks like he's the only one against an army.
It wasn't the life for me.
Well, no. Yep. Sneak attack! Surprise! He's got a plan.
Yeah, because you're not the real threat.
In video games, it's always better to take care of the stragglers.
The minions, yeah.
And he can manage. He can possibly take on an army. Oh shit.
Bitch is the army.
You can try. I feel like the blonde one is just like, he's entertained with the destruction. Yes!
For once he did!
Nope, he's not. Hey! I like how, as an assassin, every time she explains the techniques and the strategies. I am using the spell. Pew pew! She's a great commander. They used to be you.
私はかつて生きようとしている人たちを手にかけた。
No mercy. I'm glad she changed.
償えないかもしれない。自己満足かもしれない。
Even if you have to work your whole life to
応
atone,
募を止める。
it's good that you did this.
はい。何を言われようと私はもうへこたれませんよ。私を助けた人にまた怒られてしまうので。あの子すごいわね。うちのマリエラはすごいだよ。
Stop. She's good too. She's such an asset with everything she's been building.
かかったわね。ゴーレムにちょっと
Just a tiny
なっちゃ
bit.
ったわよ。でも改造費
Yes, you'll pay after this.
1個3000ユーロの材料費でできました。ユーロであの破壊力。
And she's a great salesperson. Yeah.
魔女なめんじゃないわよ。
Yes, bitches.
誘い出す作戦だったのにね。そうだから行っちゃいます。
They just took care of the stragglers, so now they can focus on you, on their main target. Yeah.
君ならそう来ると思ったよ。風切りのスメラギ。つむじかで。
Will the students surpass the master though?
捕まっちった。
Usually that
もう
happens.
一度聞く。引き返す気はないな。誰が引き返すかよ。先生おかしいじゃない。殺人兵器育てといていい人で生きてけば。
Well, he feels guilty about that too.
最後に。
Just like Mariela. They both feel bad about their past lives, and for us that they're changing.
私は生きる。もう逃げない。
Let's go. Give them with your best shot. He feels bad about this, but you're leaving him no choice. Aww. And that's how he remembers them, kids.
As kids, yeah.
He used to have, like, normal eyes.
沈めて。
What
Yeah.
happened?
It got modified, experimented on.
Yeah.
人々を守るためにあるんだ。
Oh.
忘れちゃいけないよ。
はい。
Thought you said he raised murderers.
身体強化魔法が得意だった。程度では倒せないだろう。そこまでにしておけ。マルス。私の教え子の中では
I'd be feeling so bad.
今の私は勝てないだろう。込んでいてもらうぞ。
He's still good.
私の全力の魔法だ。風創生。
Remember, they've been modified.
風切りのスメラギ。早て。少し変わった子だった。
無属性でも強くなれますよね。
ブレックスに思っていた。強大な魔力の持ち主だった。
Teachers fighting students is always like heartbreaking.
先に戦闘不能になってもらう。
He's playing.
先生の魔法は
He's playing.
食べきれないよ。
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh,
He's
man.
absorbing it.
傷一つついていない。
僕は軍の改造手術を受け、こう授かったんですよ。吸収と放射、
He'll throw it back at you.
すべて体内に吸収し、放射できるというものです。すると、お仲間を殺せるってことです。
I think that
Can
if we hit him with so much mana that he's gonna be not gonna be able to take it all.
That or we'll need Asta.
大切な人とか連れてきてないですか？
A
Shit.
bunch of people, yeah.
僕の魔法と競争ですよ。よーい、ダン！
Careful, guys.
Oh shit.
Fuck. Even his guys, he doesn't give a shit. That's kind of what I was saying. It looks like he enjoys them being beat up because he's seeing the spectacle and he's like, yay!
Yeah.
張り切りすぎて仲間もろともやっちゃった。
My
先
bad.
生は生きてるかな？いたいた。
Oh, she's okay. He protected her.
本当にいたんですね、大切な人。何やってるんですか？あなたが
Do
先
we not do
生の
something?
大切な人ですか？ちゃうな。
Mariela?
この人見たことあるな。恋人じゃないですか。
力は正しいことに使って。
使ってますよ。するために特訓してたわけじゃないですよ。闘争に用いる。最高じゃないですか。 この国で世界で発揮賞まで上り詰めた。
You need a therapist.
綺麗事言ってるんですか？勢力争いに負けてダメになったんですよ。
Maybe they feel abandoned. And he left them behind.
腰抜けなんかじゃない。
Yep.
殺しますね。
No.
Please, someone help her. Help her, please.
We could lose people. We could lose people.
やめろ！
Oh, thank you. Thank you,
Thank
Mars.
you.
Hey. That's a surprise. Although I did say we laid the groundwork with him.
人を守るためにある
Hey.
Yay!
先生の教
Thank you.
Thank you. You did change since the last episode.
え不必要に人を殺すことはない
He's got the mission, but he doesn't want to kill innocents.
ダイヤモンドから亡命した裏切り者だよ。王国に背くってことだよ。
そうだ
国を裏切るって
I
こと
guess so.
そういうことになる
やったー！
You wanted to challenge Mars?
Oh. You just gave him a gift on the platter
だ
silver.
ったんだよね。
Silver platter, sorry.
子供の時から何でもできやがって。トップを目指す存在になることも分かってた。消せるなんて先生と一緒に最高だ。
Oh. You forgot about her.
Assassin?
ついでのように殺さないでください。
出しゃばらないでくんない？腹の足しにもなんない
I
か。
wondered if he was going to be able to absorb it from the back like this. He's the ultimate defense, but we can't attack him.
フェニックスの
Thank you. I'm really glad he changed sides.
なぜ私たちは裏切り者俺は先生の味方です
He did get his memory back last time we saw him.
詳しくは後ですまずはあいつを何とかしましょう倒せる方法はいくつかあります
Okay.
一つは奴
Okay, so yeah, you can do
を
that.
与え続けこれは精霊魔法や魔女王の力なら
If she dares help.
アンチ魔法です
Asta!
ンチ魔法
We just got the guy for it.
I met a guy.
その方法を試せる使い手が反対側に来ているんだ
Yeah.
My doll is here. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna meet him again.
僕の力の前では無力だよ。あれ？
その力のせいで油断が過ぎる
Yeah, overconfident like crazy.
飛んでいけ
Bye! While we have like time to get to Asta.
完全に包囲されているぞ。諦めろ。
That's why he's gonna meet Fana then.
Yeah, and Salamander's still around.
命を粗末にするべきじゃないんだよ。故郷のご両
He's
親
just
や仲間
throwing all the phrases.
She doesn't have any.
Well, Mars.
I mean, parents.
Oh yeah, she's not backing down. We saw Salamander explode. I expected it to be gone. So when we saw Mars with the Diamond Kingdom during the invasion a few episodes ago, I was like, fuck, he's still with them with everything they did to him, with him, you know, him having to kill his friend. I was like, I would deflect if I was him, considering he remembered everything they did, the just the experiments and the training and with Fana and all of that. Mm-hmm. I was kind of disappointed to see him again with the Diamond Kingdom. I was like, was it for nothing? But now I see that basically maybe he went back to Diamond Kingdom because he had nowhere else to go and he's following orders, but it did go through to him. Like Asta's words and the flashbacks, him remembering Fana and all of that.
What
it
his
got
teacher
to
used
him.
to teach him musically.
His teacher, the fact that is, you know, their teacher, they're saying he taught murderers, right? He taught them how to kill. But then you see the flashback from Fanzell's point of view, and he was saying their powers were to protect others. When we met Mars, he was very like, we need to follow the mission and I'll destroy everyone that's on my way. And then Asta showed up and he was willing to lay down his life to protect others, and Juno was also doing that. Like, it. And I mean, his Fana, his friend, also kind of gave up her life in order to protect him, right? He was the strongest. He deserved to go out there. So it was all about sacrifice. Maybe it reminded him of Fanzell, but I guess that lesson was very important to him, and I'm glad he went back to it. It's definitely different than Ladros. Anyway, him, the crazy guy, who... To be fair, like, if we talk about his character, he had no attribute. Maybe he felt alone in the world, and Fanzell was someone he looked up to because he was the only one telling him, no, yeah, you can get strong and I'll help you. And then he left. he turned towards like the scientists and the experiments, and he was like, give me power. Because basically now that Fanzell wasn't there was no I can get strong on my own without an attribute. So he basically decided to get everything, right? Like, if I don't have anything on my own, I'll steal everyone else's and I'll just get it all, right? It's kind of like a rebellion. His teacher left, abandoned him maybe he sees him as a coward who left him behind.
Yeah.
So he, instead of following his teachings, he's completely turning around and going the other way. But that also probably messed with his mind, and that anger festered, and now he's become this thing that enjoys killing more than anything, to the point that he doesn't care that he's killing people from his own side.
I don't know if Fanzell used to be their teacher before those experiments and those
Well, yeah, they were still kids.
tests.
They were still
Or
kids.
while they were at that place with those tests.
They were still kids.
Mars was a kid when he was in that place where they need to fight each other, basically.
Yes, but that probably happened after he left, because like their teachings had already moved on, I guess. Like, he was teaching them the basics, he was teaching them how to get strong, and then I guess he left because he wasn't there when well, I mean, I'm hoping he wasn't there when he had to fight Fana, but he doesn't know what happened to Mars, so I'm thinking, yeah, he's just he was gone by that point. Or if he was, the way I understood things, like, those that survived the test were the ones that then were sent to the lab, right? Those that we would make experiments on, because you don't waste resources on failures, right? So he got them strong. Yeah, he got them strong for a purpose he believed in, which was to protect others. The Diamond Kingdom needed soldiers, not protectors, and so they had them fight each other. And maybe, like, the ways were already like that when Fanzell was around, but he did say, like, the ways of the Diamond Kingdom did not agree with me, and that's why I left. But he did leave his students behind, so I could see some of them holding resentment towards Fanzell because he abandoned them. That, from their point of view, that's what happened, right?
Yeah.
And but what he taught them was important. I'm glad Mars remembers. And like, you got Mariella, who also, like, she tried to survive in this world. She became ruthless, and that way of life didn't agree with her either, and she ended up, leaving that behind. She's gonna spend the rest of her life trying to make amends.
Atone for her sins.
Yeah, but still, it's like, for a while there, you kind of resent your teacher because you can live this life. You left me in that world, right? Like, you abandoned me, or you're a traitor to our world, and in order to our kingdom, and in order to survive there, I need to take you in. But then whenever you see what he saw, that the Diamond Kingdom is freaking crazy and there's no following that, you start thinking like him, that, might as well protect others because I don't want to kill anymore. It's not me. Mars, I think, is like that. Like, he was killing and he was following orders and everything, and it just got too much, and to remember Fana helped him go back to how things should have been when he was a kid. So now we gain an ally, and they're definitely going to go to Fana, who I thought was...
Is definitely gonna have a surprise, that's for sure.
But just knowing that Asta is around is good. But is the blonde guy, Ladros, right?
Ladros.
He is... I don't know if we can change him. I think we need to talk to him a little bit more, but right now he's a bit unhinged. Dancing around like he's from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. He is...
Yeah.
I take it that, like, he was reaching for power, and the experiments got too crazy, and now he's just lost himself. The fact that his eyes change colors, it's kind of like he's no longer the same person. But
He's no pure anymore, you would say? He's tainted by evil?
maybe it comes down to Fanzell. Like, maybe we can save him by shaking him up just like we did with Mars. Like, we need to defeat him in order to... Which is why I like that we're going for Asta and not the let's have him blow up from too much power solution.
But I mean, Ladros used to be his old student, so maybe in a way he's trying to save him by just
you don't want to kill him.
incapacitate him, basically.
You don't want to kill. That's one thing that breaks my heart, though. Every time a show does that, like a teacher that has to face one of his students, those flashbacks, like they did this in Naruto with Orochimaru and the third Hokage, right? Where when he was facing Orochimaru, we saw the older one with the face like angry and kind of ugly, and then when the third Hokage, spoiler alert, died, he was closing his eyes and he saw young Orochimaru, very innocent, very pure still.
When he was still a child.
It's kind of like saying, like, even though you're fighting this guy, you see a child that you used to care for, you used to teach. And
I mean, for a lot of teachers, those kids that are under their own supervision, they are their children, basically, because you're teaching them skills and life.
And I mean, as a teacher, you're supposed to guide them. So for Fanzell, kind of like I said, Mariella is going to spend the rest of her life atoning for what she did as an assassin. Fanzell is gonna atone for what he did to those kids, and you know, the fact that he left them, or the fact that he could have saved them and he didn't, like all of that, because I'm guessing that's how he sees it. He looks at these kids, these men, and he sees the kids. He's not erasing that from his mind ever, right? He's always going to see the pure innocent children that he had under his wing, but when you compare that to what they become, it's like, I was supposed to guide them, and if they've become this, it must have been because of me somewhere along the way, right? Because either I wasn't a good teacher, and they didn't understand what I was trying to tell them, or they didn't remember that,
or if I stayed, I could have protect them.
If I stayed, I could have changed things. It doesn't help if he's being called coward, if he's being told that, oh, you fled because you can handle it, and stuff like that, like. Or when he says, as soon as you left, that's what I did, right? Kind of like that was the catalyst. That was the reason why I allowed them to change me. It's the guilt trip on his shoulders. And he's such a good guy. Like, he does care about his wife, Domina, and Mariella. And if he cares that much about these two, for sure he cares a lot about Mars and Ladros. So it's going to be breaking his heart. It's breaking my heart. And we're going to add Fana to the mix. Which I don't know if he taught her, but...
Yeah. I mean, we did not see her in that flashback, so maybe not, I don't know. But Mars and Fana used to know each other back then, so I'm guessing yes.
If he didn't teach her, he probably knew about her, because she was one of the kids that they were preparing, right? So, it's going to be a big family reunion, and the witch queen is going to look at it from afar, apparently. Like, they all need you right now. It's your forest that's burning, but somehow you're not lifting a finger.
Oh, come on. She's gonna go there at the end and take all the credits.
That's exactly what I said about the Diamond Kingdom when Ladros was saying, like, oh, like, let them just destroy each other and then we'll swipe in and take care of who's left. That's a coward's way out, even though he enjoys battles and stuff, so I would expect him to just go in and take advantage of the chaos, but maybe he just wanted to look at them from afar and enjoy this, but the queen is doing exactly that. She's waiting for them to be weak so she can swipe in and take Vanessa and Asta's sword, apparently, now. Maybe if we hit her with the sword, we're gonna see how old she truly is.
More than 28. At least.
Okay, so that's gonna be it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching it with us. If you want to see the reunion next episode right away, it is on Patreon already. You can check it out. The link is in the description below.
And if you don't, the next one shall be on YouTube pretty soon, so keep an eye for it. We're gonna see you then, guys.
Bye!